Well, here we are, the week of Christmas. I thought we could visit a little bit. I'll show you some of the gifts I'm giving and some things I'm learning this year. Hello, it's good to see you today. How is all your Christmas preparations coming? How are you? My mom said that one of her favorite questions is when someone will just sincerely ask, how are you? Not like the passing like, oh hey, how's it going? But like actual look somebody in the eyes and say, how are you? Are you doing well today? Are you feeling at all stressed about Christmas? Do you feel like you've got things under control? I want to talk about it a little bit more, but I'll show you a few of the gifts that we're giving this year. So I actually want to show you one of my absolute favorite gift ideas, but Mom, if you're watching, you need to stop watching. Skip ahead a few minutes, okay? So we've talked about this before, but if you need a good last minute idea, or if you have any quality time people in your life, I got a calendar from the dollar store and I've just been going through it. So Diana and I want to have like coffee with my mom twice a month, if it's in the car, whatever. But we want to get together twice a month. So I was just going through, and because it's kind of hard to plan out the whole year, what I'm actually doing is putting post-it notes on here, and it says like coffee 1, coffee 2. So it's kind of like almost like a coupon for those coffee dates. But then when we schedule it, she can move it to like wherever it is that we're gonna have it. And then I also just had some like little fun stickers that I was putting on too. So I have like coffee 1 and coffee 2, and then like her birthday, like around her birthday, I put some more stickers and then put birthday lunch. So again, it's kind of like a little coupon that she can redeem. And then I put our birthday and Mother's Day and 4th of July. And so I know too, like, people need some things to look forward to right now. So I think this could be a really fun idea. As far as Diana's gifts, we opened those on our video on Sunday, and oh my goodness, your comments were so funny about that. Like, is Diana really opening your present for you? Yes. But she wanted them to be opened in the right order, so I totally get that, and honestly that doesn't like surprise any of us, right? The comments about like the elephant skin were very funny too. But I did want to show you the other thing that I'm getting for her that hadn't come in yet. So I got this notebook off Amazon. It's kind of cool because it's like grid paper and not just lined, which I think is good for like brain dumping or brainstorming, or like you've seen like those smash journals or whatever. But what I want to do is on the front here, it has this like cool clear cover too. On the front here, I want to write future bestseller. So she wants to write a Bible study or a book. So my thought was that this could be her notebook that she writes all of her ideas in. And I was gonna get some like nice pens to go along with it too. So I like giving gifts too that show people that you believe in them. But if you want to see the other things we gave each other, you can watch Sunday's video, and yeah, it was kind of funny. I would say I am very pleasantly surprised that I could put myself in the feeling like things are under control category right now, which feels good. But I think is largely in part to the fact that Christmas has been so like stripped down and simplified this year, right? And at the beginning of this holiday season, if you recall, I was just like, bah humbug. Like I think it was because all of my favorite parts of Christmas were taken away. Like my love languages are quality time and words of affirmation. And so I love the get-togethers of any shape or size. Christmas baking, going to church during the holidays, the Christmas program for the kids, the extra rehearsals, and you know, seeing people in passing when you're going there, all that kind of stuff. Christmas teas, any kind of get together. And so it felt like my favorite part of the season was getting taken away, and then all that was left was like gifts, right? Like, which is my like lowest love language. But I do feel like things have kind of like come back in balance now, and we're actually having a really good Christmas because those things were taken away, right? And we've been having some really good time together. Adeline's been Christmas baking, we've been playing games again. We've just been like putting on Christmas music when we're picking up the house or cooking. And that has been really fun. So it feels like our house is happier now, which is good. And so what we're getting our kids, this is always like so controversial because like so many of you are like, yay, that's awesome, keep the gift giving simple. And then others are like, you are so cheap and you just rely on other people to give your kids gifts, right? Which I can see how it's perceived that way. But anyway, it's what we've done for a long time. Tom and I get the kids each one gift. It comes from Santa, and then they get gifts from all the rest of our family. My parents, Tom's parents, Diana in Princeton, we'll do a cousin gift exchange with Tom's side. And so they get other gifts, but this, okay, I'll just stop with all the like explanations. This is what we're getting them this year. So for the boys, they still just love Legos, right? And so I got these 2 sets. This is for Corbin. He's 8, almost, how old is he? 7? He's 7, he'll be 8 in February. And then this is for Gage, he's 6. And so I got them on Amazon when they had some of those like good deals on Legos. So they will be excited. They could play, if they only had Legos, they would be fine with that. They do like their remote control cars too, but if I took away everything except Legos, they would be fine, and they love getting new sets. And because this is a race car set, Corbin is gonna be thrilled. Like, they will be very excited. And then for the girls, Adeline is really into crocheting and Maggie's into knitting. And I'm like so well aware that anything on Amazon probably won't come in time now, but I'll just still show you the stuff. So Maggie's into knitting. So I got this knitting bag, which I thought would be nice for her to have. So I got one for Adeline too, but hers is a little different. But I thought it'd be nice for each of the girls to have like a little tote bag to put their stuff in, because they do, like, they'll come and sit in here in the living room. Well, they'll sit anywhere, right, and knit and crochet. But then they're just kind of always like balling it up and taking it around with them. So I thought having a bag to take it in would be fun. And then this has like the grommets in the top, so you can like pull the yarn up through it. And then on this side, it has like all these spots for the knitting needles. And so I thought it was really cute. So that's for Maggie. And then I got her, even though like she knits, she's never really done like projects, she just does lots of scarves, right? So I got her this book with some different patterns in it. And then I got this thing of yarn that I'm gonna split up between them. And Adeline's hasn't come yet, but hers is a crocheting bag. It's from Happily Hooked. And so it's a bag, it's a little bit different than this, but kind of similar, and then some crochet hooks. And it comes with a subscription to their magazine that has all kinds, hundreds of patterns. So she'll be able to go online and look at patterns on there too. So I thought that would be fun for them. They're like really into it and it's fun. So I'm excited that it's something that they can do, and I think they're gonna be excited to get this. But what was so funny the other day, Adeline said, so Adeline is 11, and I've talked a little bit about, like, in our Better Together group, like our family group, I've talked about how I had to learn with Adeline. She kind of tricked me for a while that, like, when I had to give her a consequence or a punishment, I was like, okay, you have to load the dishwasher, right? Thinking like, I hate loading the dishwasher. Like, that's a really good punishment, right? But there were so many times where she's like, okay, whatever. And she just went and loaded it. It didn't even like seem like a big deal. And I was like, darn it, this isn't working, right? And she told me I could talk about this. And so then I finally figured out like what makes her tick. And it's when she loses computer time. So they only get 15 minutes of like computer, like on the internet time per day. And so she loves to go on YouTube and look for like crafting videos, any kind of craft project. She just loves finding YouTube videos and finding new craft projects to do. So that is like her favorite thing. So I finally figured out, I'm like, oh, like the consequence that actually like sticks with her is to take away computer time. And so I was like, okay, I got it. Like, that's part of the trick of consequences, right? Is figuring out like what makes your kids tick. And so it's like, okay, it's the computer time. But she actually came up to me the other day and she said, you know, Mama, she said, if you offered me 1 hour on the computer or an hour of just all of us spending time together, she's like, you think I like the computer time, but she's like, I would actually rather have the time together. And I was just like, And I feel like so many of us, like, we have had tons of quantity time together, right? Like, I've been talking about that lately. We've had so much quantity time. I've been asking like our parenting experts or different people when we do like these Facebook lives. I'm like, how do we maintain our relationships when we are together all of the time? And I realized now, looking back over this last month, oh, it's when I'm not distracted and I'm not on my phone and I'm not trying to do other things, and I actually stop and look at the kids and I smile at them and I engage them and we do things like play games together and bake cookies. And so it's just been amazing to me. It feels like we have so much time together, but I realized that we can have a lot of time together and still not have it be quality time, right? Or actual like connection time with our kids. So it was good. One of her top love languages is quality time too. So she's wired like me, so I get it. And so we've been making more of a point to that, and it's been really good, really good. And that's now what's making it feel like our Christmas isn't lacking, is that we've been spending more time together as a family. And I realize, like, my mom will remind me, like, we have a full household right now, and I know for everyone watching that's not possible, and so I'm sorry. But I do want to encourage you that if you do have kids or other people in your household right now, taking a little more extra time to actually be intentional about our time together has made a world of difference. And even to the point that I was, like, as I was looking at the kids' Christmas gifts this year, Tom and I did have the conversation, like, okay, should we get them something extra? We are at home so much, right? Like, should we get the boys another thing to do or whatever? And now I'm like, nope, we don't need anything extra, because I do feel like the time we've been spending together has made up for anything we're lacking right now. And I know that's like the cheesy, like, Cass, when we were together, she was talking about how, like, she's like, we do game nights like 3 times a week, and you know, Fridays we make pizza and watch a movie. We watch movies a couple times a week together as a family. And I was like, really? Like people actually do that, right? But like now as we've been doing it more, I'm like, oh yeah, no. The kids will probably grumble. Like if your kids are a little bit older, they'll be like, oh, game night, like that's not cool, right? But it's just like, there's nothing else like it to actually have a time with our family. So anyways, it's been really good. And of course, our course, Take Your House Back, makes a great last minute gift. You get like a certificate too that you can print out and give to the person. And so that is still totally available. It makes a great last minute gift idea. So those details are down below. Okay, I'll show you what I'm getting Adley and Declan for Christmas. So I had mentioned that, like, I had to have like a root canal, I don't know, a month and a half ago. And so the dentist was like, they were fitting me in. So they were like, okay, come back in 2 hours and we'll get you in. And it wasn't worth driving back home, like where we live. And so I was like, okay, so there's a TJ Maxx across the street. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get some Christmas shopping done. So I got this outfit for Declan, which I think is so cute. And he's getting so big and is so cute. And he's 8 months now, and so I got a 12 months so he could grow into it just a little bit. But oh goodness, he is so cute. And then I also got him a tub toy, but I actually regret that I got this one now, because the ones on Amazon, they're green toys. I think you can get them other places. I've always got them on Amazon. We have had them for like 6 years, since before Gage was born. I think our first tub toys we got from Green Toys, and they never get gross in the bathtub. They never get moldy, stinky. They're easy to drain the water out of, and the kids still play with them. And so I kind of regret that I got this one and not one of the green toys. So I don't know. I think tub toys are a great gift for kids, especially for kids that have lots of toys. They don't necessarily always have good tub toys, and good tub toys are like invaluable, right? And then for Adley, I got a Play-Doh set. She is, she'll be 3 in April, so a little over 2. So 2.5 or whatever. And these, do your kids ever do these little water things? Our kids will do them over and over and over again, but they're great for having in the car too. So I got that for her too, because our kids love these, and so they do them so many times. So that's what I'm giving to Declan and Adley. I always have to be super clear with Tom, like, are we exchanging gifts this year? So gifts is like his second love language. And so early on in our marriage, when we had no money, we were just like, no gifts, no gifts. And then once in a while, like, I'd get something for him, and then he'd get mad, and then he'd get something for me, and I didn't have something for him, and then I felt really bad because gifts is his love language. So now we're just like very clear, like, is this a gift year or not? And so he did say he wanted to get me something. And so I got him this like athletic style sweatshirt, because he was looking for some more casual stuff to have around, to wear around the house. So I got this for him, and then I also got him I got him a metal wallet. I showed it in the gift idea video with Diana. I wonder where I put it. Okay, I'm gonna have to track that down. so that's what I got for him. And I don't know what he'll get me. Sometimes he gets me clothes, or usually clothes. I don't know. I have no idea what he'll get me. So, and then we also did get my mom a Roomba. So Diana has that, so she has to wrap that. And then for my dad, I actually got him the same frying pan that I got, the copper one, because it has a lid, and none of their frying pans has a lid, and he's been doing more cooking. And then we drew for the cousin gift exchange with Tom's side, because there's 12 grandkids, there's 12 kids on that side now, so the kids draw names. We got his nephews, who are 11 and 13, so we got them the LED lights. I know a lot of people have been talking about these, for their bedroom. It comes with the remote, they change colors, they're really easy to put up. And I've heard that even if they've gotten them before, it's still fun to get more. So, but I don't think they have any yet. So we got 2 sets of these, one for each of them. And so I hope that's fun for them. That age is so hard. Like teenagers and tweens and all that is so hard, isn't it? Like I was visiting with our nephew who's 11. I was like, you gotta give me a gift idea. You gotta give us gift ideas. And he was like, well, my mom said she needed 4 gift ideas, and so I gave those to her. But he was like, Aunt Dawn, I really can't think of anything else that I need. And I'm like, I know, right? You guys don't need anything, right? So, so I saw these and I'm like, okay, we'll get the lights. They're a little bit expensive, but I was like, it's okay. We went a little over budget on them, but it's just, it is what it is. So, and then we had Tom's 2 nieces, so we got a little jewelry set. So of course I like to find gifts of stuff that they can do. And then these Scribble Scrubby, you can color it and then wash it off and then color them again. So I don't know, I thought it would be kind of fun for them. Our girls always love playing with that kind of stuff, so I hope that it works out well for them. So, but other than that, I think that's most of who we had to shop for this year. Tom got some car parts for his dad for Christmas, so he totally took care of that, so I was glad for that. But I do hope all your Christmas preparations are coming together well. I hope you have an awesome Christmas. And coming up in January, we're gonna be doing serious decluttering. So if you haven't done so already, we hope you subscribe so we can spend more time together. I'll put all those details for that course down below. It really does make a great gift for someone else or for you as well. But I love you, and I look forward to visiting with you again soon.